Hi, Wisconsin students. I'm really excited to have some eggs in my house that are hatching, although I would have preferred in school with you guys this spring. I have some things to share with you, a little bit of a story, and I'll show you the incubator. And over the next 2 weeks, you'll get to learn a little bit about chickens and their life cycle before they hatch, and that'll be very exciting for my family. I'm going to introduce the book Hatching Chickens in Room 6 by Carolyn Arnold. Similar to what we're doing now, but the eggs, of course, are in my home rather than in the classroom. The first thing the students do is they get the eggs arrive, like mine arrived last week. And then there's some information we're going to learn about the eggs. Mrs. Best keeps chickens in her backyard. Every day the hens lay eggs. Every day Mrs. Best collects the eggs for her family to eat, but today Mrs. Best is bringing the eggs to school. Mrs. Best is a teacher. The children in her class are learning about chicks and how they grow from eggs. A hen lays her eggs in a nest. It sits on them for 21 days. The eggs hatch into chickens. So that's the answer to the question I had for you last week. It takes 21 days for the eggs to hatch. And we started on May 13th. So hopefully you know that we'll have chickens hatching around June 2nd. Hopefully you got that right with your research. Our next page. An egg shall protect the growing chicken inside. So this is what we have. I have a chicken incubator. The children put the eggs in the incubator. They look through the plastic cover and watch the eggs move on the turning rack, just like mine turn. Water drips into the incubator and makes the air moist. This keeps the living inside the eggs from drying out. And they have a chart in their classroom, just hopefully like you have in your calendar at home. The eggs went into the incubator on day 1. They will hatch on day 21. While the children wait for the eggs to hatch, they count the days and learn about the chickens and eggs. A chicken's life cycle begins with a fertile egg. You need a hen and a rooster to make a fertile egg. A hen is a female chicken, a rooster is a male chicken. A chicken starts growing when the egg goes into the incubator. Each day, the chick grows a little bigger. The skin on top of a chicken's head is called the comb. The flap on the skin under the chin is a wattle. Roosters have bigger combs and wattles than hens do. And so you can see examples of different types of hens. So this book has a lot of great information. Your teachers might assign it to you, but that's just kind of our introduction to having chickens in your class. So I want to show you parts of my incubator. There's a temperature. It says 36 degrees Celsius, and then we're on day 16. When you see this, it'll be many more days. You hear the hum of the motor, and right there, that's the place where the water goes in. And there's a bigger view of what's inside. This is where the water goes. That keeps the air moist, which is called humidity. And that's good for the chicks to hatch. You'll notice on each egg, they have some markings on them. One is an X. The X helps me to know that the eggs are being turned regularly. And the other letters are actually showing what kind of chicken I will have hatching that day. So you see I have 7 eggs and they're all different colors. So that makes me wonder, why are there different egg colors? I'd like you to read the question and see if you can figure it out and tell me, or your teacher. The next question is, what does a hen do to help her eggs hatch? And my incubator is doing something similar. So see if you can research those questions. We're coming to the end of my video. I just want to clarify, this is not me doing the chicken dance. I do have a question for the grades 3 and up. If you can figure out what types of chickens am I going to hatch in my group of 7, see what you can do for research and send me a note.